Hello everyone, welcome on back to the dojo. Happy Friday evening. What's going on? That's Sammy, welcome on in. Jesse, congrats on evening first. Duckster, hello, and Little Carrot, welcome on back to the dojo. Lovely to see you all. Yo, username, thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the dojo. I don't think, oh, that did pop up. I'm not hearing like any notification sounds today. I don't know why, but for some reason, anything that I have on monitor and output is not giving me sound. So let's fix that if we can. How we doing, y'all? Welcome back to the dojo. We having a good Friday, good end to our week? I hope we are. Also, I need to fix the timer for the vertical stream because you got the wrong timer showing. Where is it? Live split. Why can I never find this? Live split, where are you? Where are you, live split? No, not that one. This one? There we go. There we go, I found it. How we doing, y'all? As you can see, I'm here in Bowser's Kingdom, although now I'm about to be in Moon Kingdom. I booted up the game and it just plopped me here in Bowser's because I think that's where we ended last time we were streaming on Monday. We ended runs there. But I do want to get a little bit of practice on Moon Kingdom before we actually start on runs because I had some abysmal Moon Kingdoms on Monday. But if you missed it, we did get two brand new PBs on Monday. I got from a 105.55 down to a 105.21, and then again down to a 105.14. So we're going to see if we can beat that today and get down to a 104. But I do want to practice a little bit of Moon Kingdom before we get into it. So let's do that. Let's do that. A little bit of Moon. I see a lot of checks. Does that mean you got your streak increased, Little Carrot? Can you go off to sleep now? You don't have to stay up with us. I know it's super late by you. Sorry for stream starting so late today. I gotta be honest, I've been really unmotivated this week. It's been a rough week. Rough week for motivation, but pretty good week other than that. Alright, let's practice some Moon. I do want to make some saves real quick so we can practice this a couple of times. So let's do that. Welcome on in, everyone that's scrolling past on TikTok. Feel free to stop by and hang out with us. We're going to be doing some Mario Odyssey speedruns today. Alright, here we go. I've been having issues with these triple jumps here. Getting, like, perfect angles with it. That's pretty good. Alright, that's a good angle. That first jump felt real awkward, though. I didn't think I was going to get a good angle on that. Oh, I'm off. This is why we're practicing. Oh. Yeah, okay. This is why we're practicing. I'm having so much trouble with this. Let's go back to the beginning. Good God. Awful start to Moon. I had good vectors, then I fell off the bridge and I didn't even get the speed flower. This is the issues I'm having. I lost like 30 seconds in the first PB and then 20 seconds in the second PB just to Moon Kingdom. So like I need to tighten this up a lot. That's an awful vector. Practice mod is so helpful in regard to this. Yeah, but to do that, now I gotta switch my docks between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. And I gotta boot up practice mod, and I gotta switch my cartridge from one to the other, and I gotta use a different Pro controller. Like, it's a hassle at this point if I'm running on Switch 2. There we go. Finally got both flowers. Oh yeah, being able to quick reload the scenario definitely makes it a lot faster. It's definitely very helpful. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying it's a hassle to switch between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 now. Alright, there we go. I really hate the camera there. Refuses to turn the right way. Alright, we're gonna do the Bowser fight into escape sequence, then we'll do this once or twice more. And then we'll get a run started. Unless you have both plugged in at once, which would be an awesome fire hazard. I don't think that would be a fire hazard. Sammy, do you have any idea how many things I have plugged in my stream room? There's a lot. There's a lot plugged in. I mean, I have my regular stream computer, as well as all the peripherals for it. So that's 3 monitors, a ring light. I've got my, Shure SM7B microphone. I've got the Rodecaster Pro 2, which is my audio workstation. The Stream Deck, an entire other PC just for my home media server. The storage bank for that home media server that has 64 terabytes worth of drives in it. I have my network switch. I have a VPN, ExpressVPN router. What else do I have in here? Whoops. This is why we're practicing. This is why we are practicing. The Switch 2 would be the fire hazard? Why would the Switch 2 be the fire hazard if I had both switches plugged in? Because I have the Switch dock plugged in. And then I think that's really it on in terms of, like, actively plugged in things. Bro, I rolled twice and tried to roll cancel. This is so stupid. Dropping my inputs and we're just starting to practice. Let's try again. There we go. I don't know if I want to continue to do that spin pound there. I've seen some other people do it, and I guess it's ever so slightly faster than jump diving back towards Bowser. Okay, phase 2. Cool. I should start ducking instead of trying to throw a cappy at that hat that comes towards me on phase 2. It's probably smarter. Okay, one more. What up, Alpaca Cars? Welcome on into the dojo. Hello, hello. How we doing today, Alpaca? All right, I'm ready, Bowser. I'm ready. Sweet. Okay, let's go through exit sequence. Wow, okay, of course that pause was too early. You've got to be kidding me. I've never seen that pause too early. That's crazy. Good start. Good start. I don't know that like fast 2D section thing, so we're just gonna do like a modified version of it, I think. Meant to get a jump in there, but that didn't quite work out. Yo, Rice, welcome on back to the dojo. Good evening. Good to see you again. Hope you're having a good Friday. You doing great today, Alpaca? You just finished packing for your family trip and you started playing House Flipper. What is House Flipper? Also, I hope you have fun on your family trip. Where are you heading? All right, well, I did the new trick, but I wasn't supposed to do that route. It worked out, though. It definitely worked out. Oh my God, I'm like jumping so high. Oh, am I getting triple jumps? That's why I'm getting triple jumps. Okay, that was a pretty good exit sequence. Let's see how pillars go. Pretty smooth. That should be good. Nice, let's go. All right, good first pillar at least. 3, 4, 5. Is that enough? Okay, cool. Wasn't sure if that was enough or not. I thought I'd stop throwing fireballs early. Alright, this is a pretty good moon. We can stop here and just... Oh, I can't stop here. Do I have to go through the whole credit sequence? Oh, man. Wait, can I just... What if I just do this? Will this let me load a new save now? No way, this doesn't let me load a new save? You gotta be kidding me. I'm stuck in exit sequence. Okay, well, let's do this once more and then we'll do actual runs. Wrong profile. Let's try again. Home menu. Yeah, home menu is the only way. I didn't want to sit through the credits. That takes a while. Even if you can skip through some of it, it still takes a while. Bob Bomb, welcome on into the dojo. My week's been all right. It's been going pretty well. Little unmotivated in terms of streaming and such this week. There's just been a lot going on. I actually just signed a lease for a new apartment yesterday, so I'm gonna be moving soon. I'm gonna be moving very soon. How do you play this in controller mode? You dock your Switch and you play with a controller? I don't know, not sure what else to tell you there. It's pretty straightforward. Same way you would play any other Switch game in controller mode. Ooh, just barely got that triple, although the angle on this is not great. Wow, that was very lucky. Don't... Come on, man. Come on, man. What is this? This is a shit Moon Kingdom. Congrats on the new apartment. Thank you, Bob. I'm a little excited for it, but you know, there's so much else I have to do before I actually move in. There's a lot. Am I playing this in 4K or 1080p right now? I need to check what resolution my Switch is currently in. Again, not great vectors. At least I made it past this. Can you stay on the right side? My God. Well, let's try that again. I'm just having so many issues with Moon Kingdom right now. It's literally like the worst section of the game for me. I was only supposed to do 3 rolls. I did 4. Slightly better, I guess. I don't know. These vectors feel so bad to me. Okay, pretty good. Good enough. Alright, that was pretty good. We'll go through the exit sequence one more time and then we'll do a run. We will start a run right after this. Thank y'all for the likes on TikTok. We're already at 1,000 likes already. God damn, y'all are going fast today. Okay. Slightly too early on the pause. Thank you for detecting my inputs. Really helpful, game. Really helpful. Alpaca, you said you're going to New York for a family vacation, and House Flipper is just a game where you fix up people's houses and buy houses to flip for profit. Sounds pretty straightforward, I guess. Hope you're having fun with that, though. Yeah, I have to make sure that only does 2 rolls there, or else I'm screwed. This is easy, though. This fight's easy. Okay, that was a little late on my part. That's my bad. Dude, why you have to roll cancel into the hat? Come on now. That's so lame. We practiced this last time, too. I practiced Cloud Kingdom, but I just absolutely suck at this Bowser fight. Alright. Phase 2 again. Will I actually survive? No fucking way that was too late. God damn it. Stupid phase 2. Alright, that's my fault. I'm just not thinking. What up, 606 Krypton? Wait, is it showing me different usernames now? I think the chat bot I'm using is changing up people's usernames. It's using your handle instead of the other username you chose. I wonder if there's a way for me to change that. I don't think there is. I think this just decided it wanted to change it on its own. Okay. That's cool. Thank you, streamer.bot, for updating things I didn't ask for. Really? Really? He did an extra roll even though I was spamming the roll cancel. He picked up the hat instead of throwing Cappy at it. Like, come on, man. I have 1080p, okay. What up, D-Paul? Welcome on into the dojo. This is our last chance on this, and then we're starting a new run. Come on, be nice. You fucker! Why can I not get phase 2 at all? Like, what is with this? I'm second trying phase 2 every time. It's ridiculous. Really can't stand fast hats now. Phase 2 fast hats just is the bane of my existence. Nice spin throw, Mario. Okay, practicing the exit sequence, then we're starting a real run. Well, that sucked. Oh my god. Can you hit the blocks that you're swiping at, please? I'm already fed up and we haven't even done a run. Okay, pretty good. Not the cleanest, but good enough. Fuck, one of my fireballs got eaten. I didn't do XD skip, Matt. I changed it. Where's my timer? I'm just practicing right now. It's not on. We're about to start a run right after this. Alright, that should be 5. Fuck. Come on. Okay, 2 of those fireballs missed that shouldn't have. Alright, still kind of mediocre Moon Kingdom, but I'm done practicing this. We're gonna do a real run. Cool. Okay, let us reset the saves, and we'll get a run going. Oh, I gotta open the auto splitter.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Okay, auto splitter is opening. Okay, can't delete the save file that I'm not even currently playing, because that makes sense. Okay. No, leave that one. This is crazy. What's crazy? Crazy that we're about to do a run? I know, right? It's so crazy. Here we go. First run of the day. Let's see how this goes. Esmo Nate, welcome on back. Do I remember you from last time? I do. I think all the usernames on YouTube are kind of showing up slightly different for me right now. But yes, I do remember you. My best time, 105.14. We're going to try and get a 104 time today. Why am I changing the date and time? That is for an important trick coming up in Sand Kingdom. So we're starting off in Cap. We have to get through Cap and Cascade before that trick actually does anything. But in Sand Kingdom, at the very beginning, we plant a seed that grows into a moon. And in-game, that seed takes about 20 minutes to grow. But if you set your Switch to daylight savings time, and it jumps ahead an hour on the internal clock of the Switch right after you plant the seed, it will instantly grow. So you don't have to wait 20 minutes. It's pretty cool. It's called daylight savings time abuse. Do I think I'll ever get sub-hour? No. Definitely not at my current skill level. Sub-hour coming the end of 2025? I'm not so sure about that, Sammy. I don't know about that. I'm barely getting 104s with the thanks to the Switch 2's load times, you know? Alright, pretty good frog room so far. Very good frog room. Let's go. Don't recapture, man. I'm spamming the ground pound button. Literally spamming the ever-loving fuck out of the ground pound button so he'll decapture and dive at the same time. But no, he's got a recapture instead. Well, there goes all those coins. Pretty good. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Missing everything. Sammy, I think you misunderstand the amount of time that I'm going to have to devote to this game once I get a new job and move. So, 5 minutes over 6 months is not happening. It's just not happening. Revered, welcome on in. Thank you for the hydrator hydrate. Appreciate it. Time for another glorious run. Yes, sir. We just did a little bit of practice of Moon Kingdom. That went. It went. Now we're doing a run. I didn't take damage, did I think, yeah, we can go around this. I'm your favorite YouTuber? Aw, thank you, SMO Nate. I appreciate it. I try and be as entertaining as possible. Glad to know I'm some people's favorite. Okay, coming up on Dino Skip. Gonna skip straight up to the Madame Brood fight. No Dino Skip, because I can't do that consistently. I've gotten it like once in my entire life. That's it. So not doing Dino Skip. Has anybody watched the new Ironheart series from Marvel? They dropped 3 episodes on Tuesday, and they're dropping the last 3 next Tuesday. which I'm pretty excited about. I think what I like the most about the series right now is Riri Williams does not have a nanotech suit. She actually has a physical mechanical suit, which looks awesome for Iron Man. Come on, come on, come on, capture. Woo, that was close. That was way too close. We're gonna move off to the side now. Let's go around the arena. Why would you go that way, Cappy? What the fuck? What is happening? I'm a little too far. Okay, we're good. Yikes. That was a horrible phase 2. I lost like 5 seconds there, I think. Maybe it's slightly more. I started doing DSS. It took an hour to get and 2 to master. I highly recommend it. Yeah, no, 2 hours to master a trick that has high-level runners resetting constantly at the beginning of the game. I'll pass. I'll pass. There's no sense in adding that. Not at a 105. You really don't even need DSS unless you're like already sub-hour, honestly. There's so much other time save. Random DSS jump scare after that 1 nipple % run. Hey, that was the first time I actually got it. I had never landed on that piece of wall successfully before then. Really? Oh my god, that was lucky. I thought I was gonna bonk on that. Jeez. Very lucky, very lucky. Stupid frickin' rock bonk. What up, persistent puzzler? No spiritless? No spiritless. No, we are not doing spiritless. I did that in my very first 90% run and haven't done it since like, I don't know, 112? I don't know, I took that out of the run at one point. I just don't remember what point. Yeah, Simone, there's no reason to be doing DSS at the time I'm at. At my PB, at my level, there's no reason. $5.55. All right, pretty slow beginning, honestly. Let's see how sand goes. Now y'all will get to see that daylight savings time abuse trick right at the beginning of this kingdom, too. Out of curiosity, do you do Snowdram, and do you know how many seconds it saves? I don't do Snowdram, I don't know how many seconds it saves, so I'm sorry, but I am not helpful with that information at the moment. I did just recently get like a sub 5 snow gold without Snowdram though, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so daylight savings time abuse. Like I said, it helps us grow this seed right here faster than 20 minutes. I wish I could turn the camera during this moon cutscene. There's only like a few moons in the game that let you do that. No! I hear the seed growing. What am I doing? That was so awkward. That lost a lot of time getting this moon. Definitely lost time getting that moon. Have I ever missed DSTA? Oh, plenty of times. You just do it manually if you miss it. You know, head out to the settings on your Switch and change the time. Which, you know, it's doable. It's just annoying. Have I watched the new Squid Game season? No, that just dropped today. I haven't seen it yet. I'll watch that, I don't know, probably Sunday or something. I don't know how quickly I'll get through it. How many episodes are there of the last season? Because I know this is the final one. It's not even like a season 3. It should be season 2.5. If we're being honest here. It's definitely not a season 3. 6? Okay. Not bad. I don't know if I'll get through all 6 on Sunday, because I'll probably end up watching it with my dad. But I'll watch it at some point. I'll get there. I wanted to talk more so about Ironheart, though. The new Disney Plus Marvel series. You agree it's a season 2.5? Yeah, definitely. This as season ender for season 2 was like not a real season ender. There was nothing that came to like conclusion. You're still in the middle of the 2nd season of games, so it's not like they finished this. Oh crap! It's not like they even finished this season of games and started another season where they brought back 3rd round of 400 contestants. You know, it's the same season as season 2. Shoot. By the way, since I missed Dram Strat, this sand sucks. The sand actually blows. What the? Come on, SpongeBob, thank you. Yeah, don't spoil anything about the endings. I've kind of seen some people talking about it on Twitter, but I want no spoilers. Not even opinions, because opinions are spoilers. One, two, three. Nice. Nice early capture. Should I do a run right now? Might as well. I'm already doing runs myself. Unless you just want to stick around and hang out and chat with me. Which I would not be opposed to. It's always nice having someone to chat with on these runs. That'll home in properly. Nice. Oh my god, we're so far behind. It's already 4 minutes on the segment clock. How much time did I actually lose to flubbing up the bird in the beginning and missing Dram Strat? That's crazy. I always enjoy chatting with you. Has already almost become daily. I know, I've been streaming a lot more often. I mean, this week's been a little up in the air on start times for stream, but I've been having a very off week. All right, we're losing a ton of time in sand here. Just a bit. What up, Brian McAllister? Welcome on into the dojo. You just beat this game for the first time and you thought you did well? What, are you a pro at this? I mean, I've been speedrunning this game for like 4 or 5 years now, so I would say, yeah, maybe just a little bit of a pro. I'm not the best. I'm far from the best. I'm like 10 minutes off of world record, so definitely not the best at this game, but I pride myself in how skillful I am. I got pipes clipped somehow in my 153 2-player run with a friend. Yo, that's awesome, Persistent Puzzler. I've never done pipes clip before. It seems difficult. It seems quite difficult. Have Mario moving like Sonic? That's the whole point. Check out Lake Kingdom. There's a nice little clip here we're gonna do. There's an out of bounds clip. Literally called Lake Clip. Very original name. Check it out. It'll be the after the second moon we get. Did I stream yesterday? I did, but it was Twitch only. It was a very short stream. I didn't have much time. But I did some Five Nights at Freddy's speedruns. Where are you facing? Dude, where are you facing? Okay. This is an awful Lake Kingdom. Here comes the clip. I was supposed to dive there. I will do a run soon. I have to eat in 10, so I'm going to do a run after that. Sounds good. Good luck on your run. That'll work. Okay. Oh, and I fell out. Wow. Wow. I guess we're not doing the clip at all. Okay. That's cool. We're losing a fuck ton of time in Lake now. And now we get to go fight Rango. Oh boy. This is definitely how I envisioned my Lake going. Speedrunners need to come up with better names for tricks. What, is Lake Clip not original enough for you? How you doing, No World Records? Good to see you. Oh, that's true, Persistent Puzzler. Pipes Clip in 2-player is more consistent. Yeah, I do know there's a slightly different strat you use for 2-player. I did not shake the controller. That was a phantom motion control. I definitely did not shake the controller. Okay. Quick Rango fight. Dumb fight. But we're done. Well, wish we had gotten late clip, but here we are. Out here fighting Rango like I do. Is there a different way to fight Rango? No world records? It's the only way I know of. What up? White dude in midlife crisis. What a username. I'm not sure what you're saying, not into speedrunning, but very much enjoying and entertained. Hey, that's cool. I'm glad you're entertained. I know a lot of the speedrun knowledge, so I very much talk in like terms casuals would not understand. But as long as you're enjoying what you're seeing, I'm glad. And feel free to ask questions about anything. Definitely feel free to ask questions about anything you see in the run. This is a bad late kingdom for me, though. I lost a lot of time. I failed one of the tricks I was supposed to do, so I had to use a completely different backup route. And we're going to be a bit far behind. But looking at my splits, we are comparing to my balanced splits. We are not comparing directly against my personal best. My personal best, though, is a 105.14. You mean, oh, just fighting Rango at all. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, it's not something I take pride in. It happens every so often. Not usually I get late clip every single time, but once in a blue moon we'll have to do Rango fight. What was the trick I was trying to do? I was trying to clip out of bounds and do some very precise jumps on Cappy and around invisible walls and ceilings so that I could reach a checkpoint flag that you're not supposed to be able to reach until way later in the game. Like in post-game, you're supposed to be able to reach that. But typically, I would clip out of bounds and reach that, and then we'd get a moon early. And then we wouldn't have to fight the boss. Okay. Somehow I picked up the rock after kicking it. And I missed the bunny. Break the rock! Oh my god, please, please. This is such a messy wooded already. Is this a no reset run? No, not necessarily. If it's bad, I'll reset. Where are you going? There we go. That was such a mess. Gross. Okay. Coming up next, we've got a moon atop a tree, and then we are going to try and clip out of bounds again. Hopefully this one works. Come on, man. Dude, my dive input! That's crazy. That's crazy. This is such an awful wooded. Okay, here comes the attempted out-of-bounds clip. The only advanced route I do is Spiritless Luncheon because I use it in min caps. Interesting. You suck, Mario. Why? Why does that happen, bro? I change his direction so he's facing towards the wall, or away from the wall, and then he turns back around the opposite way. Like, is there something wrong with my controller? Am I just being fucking stupid? What is happening? Yeah, this is gonna be a reset. This is horrible. I've lost more than a minute in just the first three or four splits. What up, Kid Cobra? Welcome on in. Locking in is not gonna help this dead pile of shit run. Oh my god, I'm way too low. Nice. 3D Mario games are the most speedrun games ever. It's true. They're very, very popular speed games. And Mario Odyssey is a great game for speedrunning. I mean, the movement is just so fluid in this game. Jesus Christ. Intense stuff here. Yeah, but everything's going wrong, so I'm not even showing off the cool stuff. Reset time? Well, I'm gonna finish off wooded, but yeah, basically. Everything in the beginning of this run has been pretty much total bullshit. Massive time loss in basically every kingdom. Yeah, it's definitely a great game in general. This is a fantastic game. One of my all-time favorite games ever. Nice. Can't wait for SMO2 to be announced on the 40th anniversary. Yeah, I doubt we're getting another Mario Odyssey at this point. What? Okay, now we're resetting. What the fuck was that, man? Just fell off the side. New run. I saw you playing Mario Kart World. You don't... You gotta reread that message. There's some typos there. I don't know what you're trying to say. Let's try again. Are you trying to beat the whole game in a time run? Yes, that is exactly what I'm trying to do, Brian. I'm trying to beat my own personal best, which is 1 hour and 5 minutes and 14 seconds. Okay, let's try again. We'll get a better run this time. That last one was super dirty. Like, literally everywhere it was dirty. Your favorite game as well, SMO Nate? You've been playing it since it came out, right? It's got so much replayability, I think. It's a very, very fun game. Am I taking a break from it? I mean, I don't stream Mario Kart World every single day. There's probably going to be fewer Mario Kart World streams going forward, now that the whole, like, big boom off the start has happened. I haven't 100%ed it yet, so we could still do more streams on free roam mode, but I've noticed that viewership-wise, people do not enjoy free roam mode. Oh, God. Okay, a little bit of a backup there. Bad angles. That's, yep. Real cool. You probably played it over 9,000 times. Yeah, I've got a lot of hours in this game. What am I up to, like 1,200 we said? Something like that. I'm up to like 5,700 hours now on Fall Guys. God damn it. What up, Chris Earl? Yo, yo, welcome on into the dojo. Really? Oh my God. Why do we have these setups and strategies if they just don't work? Jesus Christ. The problem with Mario Kart World is that Nintendo was assuming open world equals better. The tracks are really good, but the intermissions and free roam aren't that great. Yeah, a lot of people have been having the same sentiment lately, especially with the new update they made to online mode where you're basically forced to play intermission tracks and everything now, and people do not want to race in these intermission tracks. They're great and all for like experiencing them once and learning them and, you know, exploring the whole world, you know, driving around the world once, but nobody wants to be forced to constantly race in these intermission tracks. They want to do the actual 3-lap tracks. The thing that Mario Kart has had since the dawn of time. Oh my God, SMO8, I never play Fall Guys with my Switch. Are you kidding me? That is the worst way to play Fall Guys. It runs like dog shit on the Switch. I wouldn't wish playing on the Switch for Fall Guys to my worst enemy. I always play that on PC. But I don't really play it anymore. I definitely played it significantly less in the past, like, half a year than I have in the past 4 years prior. Never played it on Switch, just wondering. Okay, yeah, don't play it on Switch. It's not worth it. It's a hellish experience. Input lag. Other players are running at like 10 to 15 FPS while you're barely running at 30. It's a horrid experience. Okay, I've been dropping my spin pound here lately. Here we go. Waited slightly longer, but it happened. Very good. Very good. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, hello. That was weird. I like bounced off the Chompikins before it captured. There we go. 146 on the segment timer at the end of that fight. Very, very good. Very good end to the fight. Let's see how quickly we can get these last 2 moons. There's 1 moon. 1 more to go. Cool, cool, cool. Don't bonk. I'm gonna try not to. It's very hard to avoid bonking on this tiny little rock in the ground. Which honestly should not even be something you can physically bonk on. If this game were just like 2% smarter, Mario would roll over this rock. Son of a bitch. Alright, at least I still got the moon. It's the same backup I used last time. Good God, man. Is this 1.4 or 1.4.1? There was another update? This is 1.4 as far as I know. I didn't know there was another update. What's in the 0.1 update? Hi, Karateman. Speedrunning Mario Odyssey is hard. It's only hard if you don't practice it. But even when you do practice it, it's hard as well. So yeah, you're right. Good job. How you doing, the new funny reading family 149? Welcome on into the dojo. There's a doggo in here. Hi, Lexi. What are you doing? Lexi decided to come visit me. 1.4.1 fix some crashes and soft locks on Switch 2. Weird. Well, I haven't seen any of those crashes or soft locks myself, so hopefully I'm fine, but I don't think I'm updated to 1.4.1. Tyrone really almost broke another minute barrier. He's getting close. What is he at? 55-18 now? He's definitely getting close. It's so hard, though. I don't know if he's gold at every split. Shoot. Dude! Okay. I thought he was just gonna miss the... I was trying to do a spin pound and it didn't come out. I thought he was gonna completely miss the bird. There we go. I do the spin pound for what? For what? Where's my fast pipe suck game? Come on. Come on now. No fast pipe suck. We got DSTA though. Zach and Gemma got a 54-53. Wasn't that retimed to a 54-52, I thought? I did see they got a new minute barrier in 2-player any percent. On their last session, mind you. The very last time they were playing together. It's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know there was a 1.4.1, so if this run dies, I guess we'll update. Although, it never gave me a prompt to update the game, so maybe it already did auto-update? I don't know. It could have already updated. I guess I technically wouldn't know, since there's virtually no difference between the updates anyway. There's no difference between 1.3 and 1.4, really. Like, has anyone tried running 1.3 on Switch 2? Is that a thing that people can do? I guess, yeah, if they get a 1.3 cartridge and don't update it, they could. I don't know if that homed in. Oh, let's go. I knew it didn't home in at first. I didn't hear the sound effect. It somehow still worked afterwards, though. That was very lucky. Go, 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 go. That should do it. Very nice. Low battery. Oh, no. I gotta plug in my Pro Controller. We're on low bat strats. All right, I'll plug it in when we finish Sand Kingdom. What are you homing it on? Come on, Cappy. Oh, crap. Okay, losing time, losing time. Unfortunate. Shake, please. Jesus. I do have a 1.0 cartridge. I could run 1.0 on Switch 2. I was saying though 1.3 though. I wonder if 1.4 did 1.4 save the load times on Switch 2? Or oh my god, why did that have no speed whatsoever? Did 1.4 save the load times on Switch 2, or could 1.3 get those same load time saves? That's my question. Bro, what is this fucking run? Stupid Sand Kingdom. Could 1.0 on Switch 2 be the fastest? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If 1.4 isn't the update that, like, adds all these load time saves, if it's just the Switch 2 hardware itself, then 1.0 to 1.3 could have some interesting benefits to them. And I know I have a 1.0 cartridge. Alright, pretty good. Had a little bit of a time loss at the bullet bill section, but other than that, pretty good. No bat shots. Right, thank you. I gotta plug in my controller. Alright. We are charging. I would assume 1.3 has the faster load times, too, since it's just a factor of the Switch 2 being faster. 1.3 just made the CPU overclock to speed up loads. Wait, did it really? Is that the difference between, like, 1.0 to 1.2 versus 1.3? That's kind of crazy. The loads aren't fast on 1.4 on Switch 1, so I assume it's Switch 2 hardware. Yes, that's why I'm saying that's why I'm thinking that 1.3 would still be good on Switch 2. But I guess since what you're saying, Kraz, is 1.0 would not be faster on Switch 2, or not be like overtly faster. I don't know. Now, let's hope we get a better Lake Kingdom here. They had a pretty piss poor Lake Kingdom last time. Why? Why the spin throw? Okay, man, you're just gonna miss the vault every fucking time. This is ridiculous. Lake Kingdom has not been treating me well today. Don't do that. Jesus Christ. Drop my dive input and he started sliding on the wall again. What? Hello? Get the moon. Like floating above the moon and he won't collect it. It just uses the dedicated loading performance profile, which happens to clock the CPU faster, but it basically guts the GPU. What? What does that mean? Can you explain in layman's terms what that means? How does it gut the GPU? Missing that vault at the beginning lowers my lifespan every time. Yeah, it pisses me off, Kraz. That's twice it's happened today. At least I don't have to fight Rango this time. That was pretty good. I like that this is one of the moons that you can actually turn the camera during. It's quite nice. Moons that let you turn the camera, I like. Ooh, good roll cancel. Very nice. Not gonna be a sub 2 though, because of that stupid fucking vault. Damn. It's like a 305. Unfortunate. It's not a huge mistake, but it's the most annoying mistake because you never practice climbing up that wall. Yeah, exactly, Kraz. It's like, it's very straightforward. You roll into Cappy, and then you platform up. But if you miss Cappy, there's just like, okay, what backup do I do now? I'm stuck floating in the frickin' water. So Sammy said it runs the CPU a lot faster and the GPU a lot slower, basically to where it's running at 1/10 of the speed. It trades GPU speed for CPU speed. Does that really speed up all of the loads? But it still runs so beautifully. Like, that's the crazy thing. Even in 1080p, it still looks great. All right, I'm gonna take my slow ass time when we get to nut clip. Hopefully we actually get the clip. Oh, also, Kraz, I've been using that jump after I pick up the rock now. Way smoother, way better on maintaining momentum. Thank you for that little tip there. Never knew I was supposed to jump for it. Oh, get him. Also, I've been missing this bunny constantly now. It's like probably the 5th time in a row I've missed that bunny. Why? Why did you snap back? Come on. This is the bullshit I'm dealing with when I go for nut clip. I aim Mario properly and then he snaps back facing the opposite angle. It's so annoying. There's nothing I can do about it too. Like, I have no fucking clue how to fix that. I don't think I got the fast jumps. Come on. Switch to, I imagine it barely has time to cut the GPU. Loads are instant after all. Loads are very fast on Switch 2. There we go. How nice. Oh, that was perfect. I feel like I fell a little low there, so we're gonna do that. There it is. All right, second try wall. Cool, cool, cool. This is going a lot better. Switch 2 probably has a loading performance profile. Oh no, I shouldn't have read chat. Dude, come on. What the fuck is happening? This was such a good wooded. Oh my god. This was such a good wooded up until that. Fuck me. I'm not reading chat anymore. Sorry, guys. That's just so stupid. Yep, not like I buffered a jump there. Nice. Very nice. That's not what I was supposed to do. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do anymore. What are you doing, Mario? Go! This was such a great wooded in the first half. What the fuck happened? Okay, I'm getting sick of that spin pound missing. I'm really getting fed up with it. Nice roll cancel, Mario. Real great. This second half of Wooded is actually, like, so pitiful. Yeah, I agree, Kraz. Fuck Wooded. Could have been a gold, but nope. Can you fucking spin pound? Holy shit. Standing there like a motherfucking idiot, Mario. You thumb up your ass, not moving. How hard is it to do a spin pound when I spin my control stick? Is it really that hard? Because it feels like it's that hard. My lord. What a nightmare. Alright, who's ready for phase 2 fast hats to fail horribly? I am. What is the sole reason you're hesitant to run any percent again? See, you're like a lot closer to sub hour than I am, so I feel like you getting back into the grind would make sense. Be positive? It's very hard to be positive right now, Persistent Puzzler. I'm just not in the mood. Persistent Puzzler, thank you for the 1 bit. I will attempt to be more positive. Also, maybe weird, but I cannot speedrun with Joy-Con 2s. I never speedrun with Joy-Cons, bro. Pro controller or bust? Where are you fucking facing, Mario? Yeah, I'm over it. So over it. I can use Joy-Con 2s for literally any other game, but my muscle memory is so used to the smaller buttons. Really? You have to use Joy-Con 1s to speedrun this? That's rough, Kraz. I would try and break that muscle memory. Yeah, just a casual 104.15 BPT come out of Cloud. That's great. Compared to PB? Alright, I'll change it soon. Nice. What's my pace placement right now? 16th? Could have been worse. Got all the posture change when you got to Lost. Did my posture change? I mean, I move around in my chair a lot. If you guys like watch the stream or any stream on like times 16 speed, you'll see me move around a lot in my chair probably. Well, can't do this jump. Oh my god, where are you going? Nice. Okay, that was close. Get in. I don't get how you can stream for like 9 hours without getting food. The longest I do is like all moons. I usually get food in the middle. I mean, for me, it's like if I'm streaming, I'm streaming. Like, you know, I take this serious like a job. So I don't like taking breaks, especially because it can be pretty bad for viewership too. Like, if I'm not doing something on stream and half my viewership leaves because of that, that's not what you want to be doing, you know? So I'd rather prioritize entertaining the people that are here than taking a break and killing the stream stats, you know? You get a lunch break on a job, though? Yeah, but it's different with streaming, Kraz. It's very different. If you take a break and you're not actively doing something, you could lose your viewership, and I don't want to chance that. Not while I'm streaming. That's why sometimes if I do end up eating, it's like, okay, maybe I'll hide my face or I'll turn my camera off, but I'll eat on stream and keep going. What did I lose there? 3 seconds? Yeah, 3.79. That's not bad. Lunch with one hand, SMO with the other. Yeah, I don't think I'm running this game one-handed. What up, Chris? Welcome on into the dojo. Nice, spin throw miss. Jesus Christ. Yep. Alright, so that's like 10 seconds time loss. Maybe 5. And the other drug hunt is someone else? That's a category, isn't it? Isn't 1C, 2P a category? Rip 104? Yeah, fucking tell me about it. This has been a Rip 104 since, like, fucking Wooded. Yep. That was weird. Learn how to play with your feet? No, thank you. I often am sitting on my feet. Like crisscross applesauce. Or I have one leg under my other leg right now. I only have one leg on the ground. So I'm definitely not speedrunning with my feet. That's gross and inhumane. What? The fuck you mean that last shot missed? That was a dead-on shot. That's bullshit. Just like you, Sammy? Yeah, I'm almost never sitting with 2 feet on the ground. I have one leg under the other, both legs crisscross applesauce on my chair, one leg on a leg rest or something. You know, I'm never sitting with 2 feet on the ground. It's just not comfortable. Yo, what up, Jet Reset? I'm doing alright. Just alright. The way I sit in my chair needs to be studied. Yeah, I feel that, Sammy. I'm just never comfortable. So that's why you see me constantly moving around like this. So I just switched which leg I'm sitting on. Oh, come on. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be actually fucking kidding me right now. God damn it. This run's dead. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think I have the mental fortitude to do more runs. What am I doing? We just went from 6 seconds behind PB to over a minute behind PB. All in Night Metro. Yep, run's dead. I'm not doing a minimum captures run right now.
See that?
Thank God, that was so great. Come on, dive. This taxi is gonna be right in my way. Gosh dang it, taxi. Dude, come on. Do you know when to save if you want to do ILs? No, I've never actually done real ILs, so I don't know. Okay, sure. Just gonna lose all my speed. That's cool. It's totally what I wanted there.
Hi. Oh.
Nice. I hate doing spin pounds, but nothing happens afterwards. Bro, I'm holding straight fucking down and you curve off to the right? Explain that shit to me. Oh my God, I don't know how that worked.
Okay.
1 hour and 20 minutes into stream. I see 1:15 on my side, but maybe it hasn't updated yet. Yeah, I see 1:18 actually. There goes all that speed. Nice. That's not great. Okay, that worked out. Somehow. Cool. Thought I was gonna bonk. Alrighty, that is Day Metro, and that is a 1 second gold. That's why we continue runs. 1 second gold for Day Metro. I know the videos you're quoting there, Chris. I haven't watched those speedrun movement guides in so long. Are any of those even outdated at this point? Oh my God, that wasn't even a full second gold. That was a 0.18 gold. You gotta be kidding me. I thought that was a full second. That was a good cutscene skip. Best possible time is now 1.5 seconds below PB. Whoop-de-doo. It's not like this run's gonna PB anyway. Almost kept full speed on that roll. Or run? No, not cool. Not cool. Okay, we're not. Can you talk? Motherfucker, you're jumping right in front of Toad. Just talk to him. We're not golding this split now. Crazy. Fire Knight and Death Metro fully separate instead of in subsplits? They are subsplits. It's just how it's visually on the screen. This is Tyrun's layout split, so they're listed separately, but they are part of a subsplit. Nice. Nice, Mario. Dude, come on. Do I do Rango Room? I do. Yes, I grabbed 1 moon in Rango Room. That doesn't look like it worked. Nope. Dude. Single mode, welcome on in. Thank you for the good luck. A little early on the jump, I guess. Oh, wow. It's not the input I just did. Okay, game. Can we stop dropping my inputs, please? Good God. Yep, that's definitely the angle I was pushing. Really? You're gonna drop my input again? Oh my lord. Nice. Alright, whatever. I freaking corner clipped. You've got to be kidding me. I actually just corner clipped on Snowdram. Damn it. Your summer school is closed today and it won't be open until your dad's birthday on July 7th. Yo, good for you, Chris. Got a little bit of a gap there before you have to really go back to summer school. Nice little break. Way too low. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't think I have the energy or the will to do another run. I think I'm just done. How did that work? Oh no, we just got a raid. Welcome on in, raiders. Mike Toms, thank you for the raid. Welcome on into the dojo. We were doing some any % speedruns today, but we just lost this run, so we're kind of fooling around now. Welcome on in, raiders. My name is Karateman. I'm a streamer here on Twitch and YouTube, and sometimes TikTok. I'm a content creator. I do a lot of Mario Odyssey speedruns, Nintendo games. Been playing a lot of Mario Kart lately. God dang it. Sorry, lost on ad is what it is. This run's been dead for like Well, we made it to Snow Kingdom. This run's been dead for the past, like, 20 minutes. Alright, Krypton, you don't need to give us updates on how long the stream's been live. There it is. That was a lot better. Why am I not getting the roll cancel bounce there? Should give me a roll cancel bounce. How was your stream, Mike? What were you up to? Let me get you a shout out. I don't think we have any active mods right now. Everyone who's coming in with the raid, if you want to drop a follow, that would be much appreciated. Or if you really want to sub on YouTube, that's the best way to help support the channel grow. There it is. So you were also playing Odyssey? How'd your runs go? I'm assuming you were doing runs. Oh, you're just playing casually. Okay. Where are you at in your casual playthrough? Sorry if I seem like low energy. I'm just really not feeling it today. But where are you at in your casual playthrough? How far have you made it? There's the roll cancel bounce. You stopped at Lake Kingdom. Oh, so you're early in your playthrough. Okay, okay. You've got a lot left to see. Well, the trick you see me doing here, this is a speedrun trick. I'm not supposed to be able to reach this little island here, but with a very precise trick jump, you can do it just like this. Ah, god dang it. Try again. Sorry if I'm spoiling the game for you then. If you're only in Lake, I'm over here in Snow Kingdom while it's storming everywhere. Is this your first casual playthrough? There it is. There it is. That is the wrong angle. There it is. I love getting that roll cancel bounce there. It's so good. You played the game once before, just revisiting it for the first time. That's a 6th skip. Thank you. Thank you. Takes a lot of practice, some of these skips, but they're very fun when they work. I'm convinced that this jump is possible intentionally. I feel like it's not. I don't think the developers were this good at platforming in Mario Odyssey. I think the community has gotten significantly better at platforming since the game released. Oops. I don't do this trick and runs, though. I used to. But it's very hard, and if you mess it up, you lose a lot of time. How do you find running the game on Switch 2 versus original? It's faster on Switch 2, that's it. There's no difference. I mean, I'm running with the Pro Controller. And I always run this game with Pro Controllers, even on Switch 1. But in terms of, like, differences in the game, it looks great, upscaled into 4K. There's no difference in FPS. And there's just 46 seconds in load time saves for any percent. There's more load time saves for other categories, more or less, depending on how long the category is. But there's not really much of a difference beyond that. Beyond load times, there's really not a difference. There's another, like, semi-cool trick I can show you over here. I forget the perfect setup for it. I don't know if people backflipped into it. That's not enough height. Let's try it with a triple. Yo, I made it up without the vault. Wait, I didn't know that was possible. That's crazy. I actually just made it up without the vault. That's a trick. So in this kingdom, obviously, you have to bring one of those blowy joeys, the taifus. You're supposed to bring one all the way over here and then blow this wooden platform over so you can reach that the proper way. But no, you can just trick jump up to it. It's pretty cool. Holy upwarp. Did I really get a lot of upwarp on that? Oh, we're on daylight savings time. It's down lower. It's this one. That was on a triple jump, too. Oh, yeah, there was a little bit of upwarp there. Ah, wait. I'm trying to turn the camera, but I can't because it's just a clip. Yeah, I definitely had just a little bit of upwarp there. I got lucky on that. Definitely got a little lucky. It's kind of sad that you can't make it from over here, honestly. Oops. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's just too far. It'd be very cool if you could make it like that, though. You can make it with a slope vault? Yeah, with a slope vault, but not without a slope vault. That is not a slope vault. How do you do a slope vault consistently here? I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I have no idea how. Not like that. I feel like it was over here. I saw someone doing a backflip into it. Oh, there it is. Got it. Nice. Nice. All right, well, Mike, while I do appreciate the raid, I am just not feeling like doing another run today. I just felt so mentally drained today. I don't know why, but I have. So we're going to end here, and we'll come back strong for next week. Hopefully we'll have some good runs next week, good streams next week. I think we'll do some more modded Mario Odyssey next week, because I still haven't finished the Tiny Mario mod. So I think we'll play that, and then I saw there was a Bowser's Fury mod for this game, so we'll try that out. It's not a full Bowser's Fury recreation, but we'll give it a try. We'll check it out. Yo, Mike, thank you for following the channel. I appreciate it. Mario Odyssey, yes. Lots of Mario modded content. I do like playing modded Mario Odyssey. Mike, if you've never seen modded Mario Odyssey content, you should definitely come back next week. Some very, very cool stuff. Plus, I have my own custom outfit that I made. So when I'm playing modded content, I can wear the custom outfit. Oh no, I didn't get a wall jump. Okay. Again, Krypton, we don't have to keep reiterating how long the stream's been going for, buddy. It's all good. You're definitely curious? Yeah, definitely check out my YouTube channel. We've got a couple of modded playthroughs there now. I've got 2 videos out on Kaizo mode with another one in the works. I've got a video out on the Fluffy Bluff Kingdom, which is actually the Fluffy Bluff Galaxy from Mario Galaxy 2. Someone ported that into Odyssey 1. And they're also working on a full Galaxy 1 recreation for this game. So once that releases, I will definitely be playing Galaxy and Mario Odyssey. All right, let's look for someone to raid. I'm just kind of done for today. Not feeling it. Who are we gonna raid? Was Chaos still alive? I saw Chaos Pringle was running any percent. Chaos Pringle is on a decent run right now in Luncheon. Okay. Not the craziest run in the world. His BPT is currently 56.57, so I don't know if he's going to get a 56-minute time. That's kind of like copium there. But he's a great runner. Chaos Pringle is a previous world record holder and very, very, very good at the game. So if you're coming along for the raid, feel free to copy and paste the Dojo Squad raid message. Either the first message if you're a follower, or the second message if you are a subscriber, because we got those nice subscriber emotes in there. I'll be back on Monday. I don't know exactly what we're doing on what stream, but I'll tweet out a schedule sometime this weekend, so make sure you're stopping by the Discord or Twitter to get notified of the schedule and everything future coming out with the stream. I've got my socials there in chat. The link tree will give you all of my different socials, so make sure you're dropping follows, subbing on the YouTube. Prod, you just got here. I'm sorry, we're ending stream and rating out right now. You came in at a wrong time. I'll be back next week, though. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday night, and I will catch you all next week. Peace out, Dojo Squad.